The school raid has begun, and we've already lost our two most powerful members, Inuma and Osanada. So currently, we only got our three weak boys, but you know they'll prevail over the power of friendship and all that, kind of like what with Inuma. But they have encountered the Sumire siblings, at least Kazuno and Amano. Raino is still tied up somewhere, so we'll just have to see if she manages to get out of her ties and do something, right? Since she said that she doesn't want to be a part of the Onishima Union anymore, right? She makes herself clear that she's more on Rokudo's side, so we'll just have to see what's going to happen there. But if you guys enjoy the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't like the content, dislike the video and we'll be on our way. Let's get started. Yet here you guys are. Trying to cope with the spell. Alright. Oh shit, here comes these boys. What about Kazuno? Kazuno's like right behind you. Is that a... Oh. I was like, is that a flashlight or a baton? Oh no! The fire extinguisher! The pressure from the fire extinguisher pushed you guys back? I mean, they are on the stairs. She's such a disappointment. And yet here she is falling for some boy. Tired crap. Ah. It's because of you. Ooh. I just saw his eyes. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh my god! It was Raino this whole time! Oh shit! Ooh. Y'all are triplets? I'm gonna really talk about how y'all are twins and he's just... Just be gay. If you want to defy the norms. Of course, of course. Man's pulling you into the... The fact that they're all voiced by the same person is very fun. I want to see this part specifically, where she's just talking to herself. How dare she change because of this guy? And yet... Makeup and fighting. Let's fucking go, Raino! And then what, Kazuno's just fucking chilling in the closet? Tied up? Oh shit! Damn, dude, just fucking kicks after kicks. What are you two going to do, huh? You go around talking a normal chick would. I'm a normie! Let's just see what Raino can do, alright. It's time for the student to outbeat the master. Come on now. Damn, dude. Right to the chin? That would just fucking knock her out. God damn. Oh, is that how that goes? And even though you know the moves are coming, they're having this intense enclosure. I mean, I literally just said it. It's an enclosure. These aren't my kicks. Oh, these are her kicks, huh? Oh, yeah. That's what you think, huh? Damn, dude, the fucking shing sound effect to her kicks. Uh-oh. The only other person we have left is, Yashiya. Bye! Well, you're the one who's always fucking running from them. Come on now. Yeah, this is what it was, a sibling quarrel. Who all look and sound the same. I do find it very funny, that's why they decided to choose one VA. She gave you a kiss. Ah! Oh my god, Yashiya! How did you get all this stuff in here? Alright, what's in your... You've got a fucking magic pocket somewhere? Their #1 fighter. But she's got other ways, dude. You saw those tools. She's got her... Dude, she just fucking whipped them in the face. Holy shit. Dude, that could give you like some fucking ashes, man. You'd be bleeding from that. But none of them are the ideal, huh? They all broke. God, the music is just getting faster. And then please don't hit me. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Yashiya! You better fucking run, boy! You better get out of here! Oh, God! You know, she is right. He is tough, though, so he can take a beating. And then she just goes straight into... Alright, this is a little too fast, Yashiya. Oh my god, she just put a blindfold over here. Oh my god, she's... Did she set her away? Oh my god! She's going to set this house on... She's going to set this classroom on fire. He's so fucking strong! Oh my god! It's like like a fucking gorilla, dude. So she thinks that you're really strong, that's right. But that's how she justified it last time. Holy shit, dude. This is like putting your limbs out to make yourself look bigger in front of an animal. Oh shit! Oh, dude, I fucking took them all out by myself! I don't know if they're friends. 3 minutes! Dude, he's bragging a little bit too much now. Alright, that's... Come on now, you gotta bluff yourself out. He's trying to put in his gruffiness. Uh-oh. Of course, you can't, you can't. You need to get the fuck out of here. How did this happen? Yashiya, how did this happen? Yashiya, how did this happen? How did this happen? Oh my god. He saved you even though you were hurting him. Damn, dude, he's able to pull her whole ass body back? He is a strong boy. He's so nice. He's so nice. Her heart grew 2 times that size. She's dead! Run! Go! Alright. We're getting on to the final stage. Even though Raino... Where the fuck did Raino and the 2 other boys go? Oh, we're gonna see, she got beat up? Otohime? I mean, they've been fighting for a bit, right? Howdy. Through the power of friendship. They did! They did! They got him part way before they fell. Nah, dude. Fucking Yashiya got destroyed. But how's the battle? Oh, they're still going. Better get in there. Come on now, better get in there. She loves fighting. Oh, tell us. Tell us. I have all the answers. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. You're a manipulative bitch. She lives for the fight. She was born with violence in her. Hell yeah. So then Rana doesn't when she snaps out? Or, oh, let him see it, huh? Let him watch. Goddamn Otohime. Otohime knows, yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he let her, he let him come in so then Rana would be like, sorry fam. So he's going to crush. She's not even using her sword, huh? Why not? But she doesn't think that way though, huh? But why? Oh, she's giving back his treasure? You should take this opportunity to just tie it up on her hair. I mean, she's like, I shouldn't be fighting my friends. That's it. Take your treasure back. I'm out of here. I found what it is I really wanted. It's violence this whole time. To which, look, I don't blame you. Violence live in my soul, too. Okay, so I think I said this in terms of like the logistics, right? I expected we were gonna get the Sumire fight, and then we're gonna get Yashiya, and now we're gonna have to deal with Doji and Rana as the final thing towards in the final episode, right? So that's going to be fun, but as we saw with what Rana did, she gave him back the treasure, so it's fucking goodbye out here. Come on now, y'all are bound by the bloodstring of fate. Look at this, the bloodstring of fate. Y'all can't be not bound by it anymore, alright? Impossible. But alright, we're gonna go back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 11 of Rokudo's Bad Girls. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good episode. I totally didn't even look at the title for this episode. Which is, this is where we say goodbye, so that's like the last line from Rana. But alright, we've got the fight, I was gonna say Wasanada for some reason. We've got the Sumire sibling fights, and we've got Yashiya. Oh my god, dude, fucking Yashiya. Yashiya is literally on the level of stay away from me, but also keep yourself at a distance, you know, like don't go too far, but stay away. You know, Yashiya, she's got BDSM through her bones, through and through, but it's for Yashiya, she only likes strong men. As we've made the point, you know, strong women makes her very sick. She does not like strong women. But okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning of this this whole spiel, right? With what is his name? Amano, talking to the boys about how, well, actually no, these two boys who were talking about how like, oh, we can handle Amano. I really like that they just didn't really think about Kazuno, who was just standing behind them. They're just like, oh, don't worry, since Amano can't hurt you, you can just go run right ahead, and then and then the both of us are going to grab him, and then, you know, you can run past, as if Amano can't just fucking kick both of you guys and just be done with it. But you know, we're seeing these two who are continuing to be such great fucking friends with Rokudo, and they, you know, through the power of friendship and all that, they've been able to grow themselves, and the fact that the things that they once feared aren't all that scary anymore, consider with all the things that they have to deal with through Rokudo now, right, with his spell and everything, with everything that they've experienced, and then actually getting to befriend their bully, Inuma. Anyways, after that speech that the colonel and the chief made, saying that they're gonna take on Amano and Rokudo can go on ahead, you know, they're charging up the stairs, and then Amano's just over here with a fucking fire extinguisher, and just destroyed these two boys. They're just like, oh man, they just, how did this happen? Alright, how did the trajectory of this, how did this happen? Hi, my guy, how did the both of them fell down and not Rokudo? Other than the whole trajectory thing, which was something that I kind of noticed in the previous fight too, with Kohei and Inuma, where Inuma basically slammed him against the window, and then the next thing we see is him punching punching Kohei, but then he punched him like in the opposite direction of where the window was, right? With the way that they showed it, it looked like he was just punching Kohei and he was gonna just toss him right out of the window, but for some reason they managed to like, he managed to like somehow turned around, right? The both of them turned around and then he punched him away from the window. It was very weird in terms of trajectory, but it's whatever, right? It's still hype and all that. But this whole thing with the fire extinguisher still just makes me laugh. You know what? Maybe it's because I've never been sprayed with a fire extinguisher, but I do know that, like, fire extinguisher exerts a lot of pressure with the way that, you know, I see people use it, so I get it. It exerts a lot of pressure, and these boys are coming on up the stairs, but for some reason, despite it spraying only 2 of them, but also the foam itself came down here, but not... I was gonna say Ino, but not Rokudo. Very fun. Again, I love that after that whole speech, they just get taken out by a fire extinguisher. But here is Amano, who is talking shit about Raino, and we've got Rokudo, who is standing up to Raino, right? Oh, sorry, standing up to Amano for Raino. And he's just out here saying like, hey, all Raino wants is a normal school life and all that, yada yada. And eventually we find out Kazuno is Raino. In fact, they've swapped position. And I also really like this part where, like, you know, she kisses him and then everybody's just like, oh? Even the brother's like, what the fuck? Very fun. And all she really needed to do was just, somehow she still has this in her hand, or she just decided to do that again, but like, whatever. Raino, you really just needed to scruffle her hair up just a little bit, you know, just to go back to her usual hair. But yeah. We've got this fight between these 2 siblings, and they're in a very small part of the stairs, right? Oh, okay, this is all flashback. But yeah, this fight right here, which, you know, showcases us a lot of, like, it's a lot of kicks. Also, that's a shiny leg. Wow, that was a lot of gloss. Look at that gloss on this leg. And yo, dude, this is like, you know what this is? This is like in fighting scenes where they put some, what is it? I was gonna say they put a little bit of oil on you to like make your skin glisten a little, you know, make it look all nice and glossy on your muscles and everything. That's what it looks like, except, you know, on her leg. But they want to put more focus on the legs, right? Because the both of them are, he talks about how he trains her in kicks, right? These are all his moves and everything, so we see them doing a lot of kicks, which I really like. This is the second time that I just noticed that she just got bounced back to the wall. But I just want, this is, see, like, I do like this fight, right? And also, it is very fun just to see them do little kicks here and there in this small enclosure where, you know, there's just two stairs in their way. These 2 are just watching because, I mean, what else can they do? Anyways, we've got Amano, who is, you know, other than this fight scene, you know, with the flashback that they've got, we've hear from Kazuno, I believe. Raino and Kazuno both look up to their older brother Amano. They're considered triplets. You know, they all look the same, they all sound the same. But Amano is the bigger guy, so the big brother. So Raino and Kazuno follow him through and through, even though they know that he's getting himself more and more in trouble. You know, now suddenly he's joining the Onishima Union and all that. Like, whoa, what's going on? So Raino, you know, they had, hold on, now that I'm over here, there you go, they have this argument, and Raino essentially just says like, hey, I don't want to chase after him anymore. I want him to actually finally acknowledge me for me, right? We're not his playthings. You know, and that's what Amano's kind of been doing. Like, hey, I'm your big brother. You fucking follow me just because I'm the older guy. You need to fucking follow me. There's something really funny about Kazuno's. There's something really funny about just seeing Kazuno as a regular dude. Wait, this is Kazuno, right? This is alright. I haven't checked their eyes, so I'll figure out once I look at their eyes. No, they're both blue eyes. Yeah, Kazuno is the one with the red eyes. So the fucking red eye boy over here. Wait, no, she has. Wait, no. Wait, no. Sorry, their makeup's no, this is Kazuno, because Kazuno's got the red eyes. Okay, anyways, I just want to make a point that Kazuno, looking as a boy, is very, very different, considering that we usually see him dressed as a girl. And then here's just Raino, who I'm just like, yeah, that looks like Raino. And then Amano, who looks the same, even when he was a child. So at this point, right, he says, show me what Raino can do. And then this is very fun with her doing a little ha 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 ha. But yeah, this goes on the whole point of, hey, you're just copying me. These are all my moveset. I'm the one who taught you all of this, so basically I have the advantage because I know your moveset. But of course, with this being the theme of the subordinate overtaking the master, we've got Amano, who comes to realize eventually that, hey, even though these kicks are the things that I've taught her, right? They're stronger, they're faster, right? Even though he taught her these moves, these aren't his kicks, right? These aren't his kicks. These aren't Raino's kicks. And towards the end, right? The both of them come to the realization that, well, I mean, Amano comes to a realization that these are her kicks. And also, you see the fucking gloss on these legs again, like, they really decided to just it's not oil, because, like, if it's oil, it makes them very, it is a little bit of, like, oil, right? In terms of just glossing it up, glamming up the muscles for movie recordings. Anyways, yeah, we've got that gloss again, just to put focus on the fucking leg. Anyways, after the fight with Raino leaving with the two boys, we've got a little bit of Amano's backstory, where he's just over here like, oh, all you ever did was tag along, but in the end, he finds that, yeah, you can't do anything without me, but in the end, it's him who needs his siblings, so he's over here just crying about, like, please don't leave me alone, I'm sad, even though I've been such an asshole to you guys this whole time, but, like, please don't leave me because I'm being an asshole. Yeah, whatever, Amano, whatever. But that was the first half, and I very much enjoy it, and this brings us into this. Right? It brings us into this, which is just like, Yashiya, how did you get all this? This fight, you've got a fucking magical pocket somewhere. You're pulling all this out. I mean, look at these. I know she's probably strong, so she's probably able to carry all this, but, like, did she get the red carpet just for this? Like, it's supposed to be a wooden floor, isn't it? She put a red carpet over the wooden floor just to make it look even more like a fucking BDSM sex dungeon. I'm still trying to- wait. I mean, I know what this is, which I don't know how she would plan on doing that for, but like, okay, is this wax on the triangle horse? Is that what it is? What is this? You're supposed to sit on this, but, like, is that just wax? Are you gonna... and I don't understand why there are chain balls around it. I mean, I would assume it's for his legs, right? So he wouldn't be... Oh, I just realized. I know why. It's to fucking cuff his legs, so then it would pull him down even further right where the triangle is, right? Right where the tip of the triangle. What is this one? Oh, because it's supposed to be a pony, so, like, this... Is this the backside, then? Because, you know, this whole thing is supposed to, like, you know, you're riding something, so, like, sometimes they'll put it like a horse or something. So I was like, is this the tail? What is this thing? Anyways, I've spoken long enough about this part. But we got to see Yashiya in all her fucking glory. They certainly did not skimp on Yashiya at all. And we get to see this whole thing with Yashiya talking about love, right? Why does it fall apart? Love, because love, as effervescence as it is, only it becomes visible once shattered. So, like, that's how she sees it in terms of, you know, her BDSM core and all that. This fucking dominatrix just really came out. I still can't get over this part where he's just like, don't try to stop me. And she just whipped him right in his face. Like, holy shit, dude. That would get some fucking blood on you. Holy shit. And then I can't get over the part where she put oil over it. Just that she lights her fucking whip on fire, which is, if this isn't carpet, if this is carpet, it would have been set on fire already, but, you know, other than the fact that Yashiya is just a fucking hardcore dominatrix, it's still one of my favorite thing in the way that she sees him, just because of his spell. And the fact that we get to see more of it throughout this whole thing, because we get to see more of it in Yashiya vision. It's so good, dude. It's so good. This part right here is my favorite thing. And just, God, she's just, and then here she is, just stripping into her dominatrix outfit. With her fucking heels and everything, like, the gloss is just everywhere. There's just gloss everywhere on this girl, and of course she's wearing latex as well, right? Cause oh my god, as I've said, this whole thing, it's this whole thing, it's too fucking stupid and good. It's my favorite scene. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this scene since we saw Yashiya, and I was just like, yes, Yashiya. She's gonna do something stupid, and the way she gets defeated is even stupider. Yes. But I still can't get over how fast this is. Like, what a fucking whiplash that Yashiya is in terms of like being a fucking dominatrix. Like, she went hardcore into just whipping the fuck out of you, and then immediately she goes into like the recovery stage, right? The recovery, I forgot what it's called specifically. I keep on wanting to say moonlighting, but that's not what it is. I think it's sort of like recovery, you know, like when you go through a BDSM session, right? And perhaps, and usually some of those can get a little intense. Really depends on your level and all that. And so afterwards, there's the little bit of a recovery session where the dom is the one who, you know, does all of the for the most part, they're the one who does all of, like, if you've got any injuries during your, during your sessions, they'd help you with that. They'd go back, they'd rip themselves away from that dom mask that they have in order to go back and let the sub know that they're a real human being who cares about them and all that, right? Bring everything back to normal after the not normal shit that was happening. Right? The nice little moon, and just that part where, you know, the one person could just be like, hey, you did a great job, you did good, you know, give them a lot of compliments for all the things. And again, it's just to bring back reel them back to the world, to the real world and all that. So I don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys, but yeah, I was just thinking about how, like, wow, Yashiya, you're doing that a little bit too fast. I don't know what I should be thinking. Right? One moment you're whipping me, and then the other moment it's just like, yeah, it's okay, you'll be fine. It's like, you gotta give Rokudo a little bit of a time, right? He's just a little too confused for himself right now. Also, when she put on this blindfold, he couldn't take it off, and then when he was like trying to rip it off, it sounded like there was adhesive on it. So like it's just adhesive that just stuck on his face. Like, ow. First of all, ow. And I love this part where, you know, she fucking puts on the fire whip, which is like ridiculous. How the fuck? Why? And here he is where he's like, I have to fight, even though he can't see anything. He's using the fucking wheel attack out here. And then Yashiya has to turns off the heat and back off from him because she's a little too intimidated. And this is the part where Rokudo has to try to intimidate her, but he's not really good at it. But we also see the little can that she's gonna step on eventually. It's just there, it's just chilling. But yeah. With them trying to intimidate her and everything, and just her seeing more and more of what he looks like in her eyes. It is so funny. What a fucking lad. Look at this guy. He's too cool. Let's see here. After she went on a full-on attack, right? Because she's having such a great time with this guy right now, right? Because he's not only is he a super strong man, he's got a little bit of a humanity. He's showing some vulnerability, some weakness, and of course she fucking loves this, right? A man who's super strong can take her hits and won't break, but at the same time can show that sign of weakness that she wants from these strong men. Yeah, she's having the time of her life, and because they're showing us not the school background, but they're showing us hold on, as we're about to see here, where she's just constantly whipping him, right? She's flying everywhere, where this is a separate back, and somehow she steps on this, and she just flies out the window. How did this happen? Yashiya, you just flew out the window. A window was open this whole time. You're out of your fault, you're about to die. And then she falls out at this point. She almost fell, and this man just pulls her back in. What a strong boy. That's it. She's like taller than him. So like for the most part, I would assume she's. I mean, I don't want to say that she's heavier than him, but you know, she probably is over 100 pounds at the very least, right? and so like the fact that Rokudo just fucking grabbed her and pulled her back in. What a fucking lad, dude. And just the way that he did it, right? Here she is. Torturing him, doing all this horrible shit, seeing all this other side within him, and she just revels in it, she loves it. But then, the moment he saves her from certain death, and just talks about like, yeah, I just wanted to save you, right? I don't want you to die. It's a boy being nice. And she can't understand what that means, right? Her heart is growing twice the size right now. That's why it's getting a little bit tighter in her chest. And it just becomes too much that she just fucking faints. And that's it. That's the end of the fight for you. It is so fucking good, dude. Yashiya, what a fucking character. But this is truly the only way that you could have fought Yashiya with the way that everything was lined up, right? Because Osanada and Inuma had already been taken out, so we've only got 3 weak gangs, and we know that even if Raino managed to come and fight Yashiya or whatever, I mean, she probably wouldn't be able to stand up to Yashiya just because, as they said, Yashiya is like the #1 fighter in the Onishima Union and all that. To which I'm still trying to figure out where Raino and the other two are running. Like, they're like, we've gotta go, and it's like, I get it, guys are catching up to Rokudo, but like, this school is not that big. Who else? And if Rokudo was having time with Yashiya, there's nobody else there to fucking, unless all the school goons are still there fighting for some reason, but whatever. We'll see him in the next episode, probably. But here we have Doji, who is surprised, right? He was so surprised, he had to take off his hat. Yeah, I had to take off his hat. He's just like, oh my god, all the enforcers got beaten? This boy right here? How the fuck did he make it up the roof? I didn't expect him to make it up the roof. But he stops him down. He puts him down, and he tells Rokudo, like, hey, how do you think I got to the top, right? I give people what they want. I know what they want, and he basically knows I know their deepest desire, and I give it to them. And, you know, he explains why he managed to get all the other 5 people into his group, right? Where, like, Aoi, he wanted thrills, Yashiya wanted powerful men, Kohei wanted to win, Hondo wanted direction, and Amano wanted his siblings' affections, which, cool, I guess. Which, you know, in terms of, like, the affections between the Sumire siblings, right, with Raino and Kazuto constantly chasing Amano feels like if he stops the chase, they'll eventually move past him, and then they'll be like, okay, we don't really need Amano anymore. And so that's why Amano kept ramping things up with Kazuto, and during when he's narrating his flashback, and him saying Amano's trouble just kept getting bigger and bigger, and eventually he joined the Onishima Union. And then he essentially forced his siblings to join it as well, right? And again, his crimes are just ramping up and up because he doesn't want these 2 siblings to stop chasing him. And towards the end, right, with Raino finally surpassing Amano for the first time, you know, him recognizing that these aren't his kicks anymore and that these are her kicks, he realizes, like, oh my god, she finally caught up to me now, and now she's going to leave me behind. And then he goes and he starts bawling and crying, which I still can't get over Amano's voice. Again, you know, they're all voiced by the same person, but Amano just I don't know why. Amano's voice just does not fit him for some reason. But that's just me, right? Okay, going back to what Doji was talking about. He kind of comes to the realization that it's best for this whole thing to be dealt with through Rana and Rokudo, right? Instead of letting him watch and all that. So he lets Rokudo go, and finally we see Rokudo coming into the fight, but Rana, who despite getting into this fight and you know, having reveling in this fight, she still recognizes Rokudo, and so Rokudo has a bit of a conversation, and him, he just wants to stop this, but she knows that she doesn't want to stop it, and he's over here like, oh, she's an important friend of yours, and she's just like, you came all the way over here just to say that, and it's like, you shouldn't hurt your friends no matter the reason, and so I guess he's just like, you shouldn't be hurting your friend. She's just like, all right, take this off. We're not friends anymore. I'm gonna beat you up now. Easy. Easy game. Easy. But that concludes that concludes this episode, right? It will be exciting to see how this all ends, right? Of course, we're probably gonna have Doji, who's gonna have this big fucking speech or whatever, right? The big victory speech, like, haha, I'm the villain, and I've won, I've got Rana on my side now, get fucked, Rokudo. Right? We're probably gonna have a Doji speech, so that'll be fun to see him have his own little speech before before the whole thing gets pulled under his leg, under the rug gets pulled under his feet. That's how that But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.